Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Silesia in Europa Universalis 4. Currently we are annexing the Livonian Order. That's going to be a nice addition to our land. Well, a lot of this land is actually pretty crap, but nonetheless it's going to look pretty sweet on the map. We are, on the other hand, planning a really big addition to our empire, in that I intend to vassalize Austria and then feed them all this land. Of course, vassal feeding is no longer that big of a deal, but it still avoids you taking any aggressive expansion, which allows you to expand a little bit quicker than you otherwise would be able to do. Plus, you don't have to deal with rebels. In general, I still feel like vassal feeding is totally worth it. So yeah, let's keep going, eh? So we are currently manpower. Yeah, let's get manpower. Draft that shit. So I dislike this though. I really do dislike this. I wouldn't mind if they would lose like one province, but because I mean that would reduce aggressive expansion. But I really hope no one annexes them, because if they do, I will have to release them, which will mean that all of these cores of mine will have been for nothing. Luckily though, look at that, look at this. Austria no longer has cores on any of this, so I guess I won't have to re-annex Bohemia, but nonetheless it's going to be a huge release. Nonetheless, and a lot of wasted points if they get annexed now. So what is this? 10 revolt risk in Breslau. Fuck it, I don't want to lose power, and my armies are indeed strong. So I don't think I will accept that, no? No. We can have 12,000 more dudes, but I see no purpose for that right now. So I will wait. Instead, we can remove Plot from the map. Is that a Russian claim? It's not. So maybe that makes sense, but no. No, not really feeling it. Reduce overextension! That is a good mission, except for the fact that we don't get a good reward, meaning it's useless. Create a proper fleet. Yeah, that's right, my fleet died in the previous war, so I have to build it again, annoyingly enough. Oh well, if that is how it has to be, that is how it has to be. Of course, the buildings I've been building lately sort of makes up for the loss of my fleet, but there are always places where we can patrol. For example, we could consider patrolling more of the Baltic. Will I be annexing any more river estuaries or whatever? No, there are no important centers of trade in the land I'm about to annex, but it's still going to give me a tiny chunk to my trade power in the Baltic node. Of course, we already own quite a lot of it, because interestingly enough, like Stockholm and whatnot is not actually an important center of trade. Yeah, I actually own all the important centers of trade in the Baltic node. For some reason, they're all located, you know, in the Baltic, I guess, and not in Sweden. So that's nice. Or Finland, for that matter. So that is good for me, I guess. Idea time. Yes, 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 I think so. Let's go for that. How much are we lagging in military tech? Not too much, I think. So we do have a neighbor bonus, but whatever. Forming the League of Augsburg. Alright, whatever. I don't even know what that is, so yeah, we'll accept that because I want Austria to like me. If I could, I would intervene in their war so that they wouldn't get annexed, but I don't see that happening right now. What happened? Yeah, that's been a bug. I've seen that happen I've seen that happen a couple of times, so that's not too awfully surprising. We have enough stuff now to core another thing. I'm not going to core Steiermark quite yet. I want to wait and see what happens to Vienna, or I mean Austria, because like if they annex, if someone just annex Austria, then I don't want to have to release. I mean, I don't want to core something I'm just going to release anyways. So there we go, the Livonian Order is no more, and Silesia looks glorious. So So with the additional troops in Silesia, we will march. We should probably fund our troops. Well, we are actually already funding our troops. Probably shouldn't be doing that though. Not very smart. Yeah, our force limit is getting pretty high. We are now at 117. Still have quite a while to go to catch up to France, which is like 180 or 70 or something like that. It's a lot. Well, actually the Ottomans have passed them, but yeah, they have 87. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, the Ottomans are powerful. But the Ottomans are not really a threat to me, so I'm not too worried. This great statesman has died. Okay. Oh, what happened to Russia? Why you hate me all of a sudden? No idea. I don't think we have improved relations with Russia for a while. Yes, we... Wait, hold on. No, our improved... No... Well, I guess... Okay, I guess I've forgotten. Yeah, no, it's only 10. Ugh. That's not good. We need to make sure that's better. Same goes for France, really. Gotta make sure we always have those tip-top relations. It's important. Maybe I should even improve relations with the Ottomans. I don't see an alliance with us forming anytime soon, but... Oh man. Now the manpower can recover on its own. That's okay. I want that tradition. When else will you get that opportunity to get that much tradition? Okay, so what is happening? Are you still fighting? Yes. Linz just revolted. And that one, I didn't even notice. Okay, you can... I didn't unfund... No, I did not... I did what? No, I did not unfund my troops. They are... I'm just making a lot of money for some other reason that I do not know. Oh man, yeah, we have a lot of shit to convert. But that should go reasonably quick though. I have an absolute horde of bonuses to my conversion. So I'm not too worried. Good supplies, yes, good. Now let's get good supplies and bad rebels. Let's all pray for bad rebels and good supplies. Okay, we have particular list. What I keep forgetting what they want. They have such a weird name that doesn't really. They want to increase autonomy. They're tired of being governed from a faraway capital. Well, boo-hoo. Boo fucking who. Who else revolted? Derps in Silesia. Well, up to Silesia we go. I mean, the Livonian lands, or I shouldn't call it Livon. What is this? Estland? This is Estland. Yeah, I know that much. And then we have Latvia and Lithuania. I don't think, no. Regardless, I know for a fact that that's in or is it Estonia? I think it's Estland in Norwegian, but I think it's Estonia in English, so I might have confused some people by calling it Estland. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I know I'm bringing in more troops than I probably need to kill these rebels, but eh. Right, how many... Oh shit, we have too few rivals. Why? That is okay. We can easily rival... Really? Well, the Pope, I guess, then. That works. I'm not gonna rival any others. I mean, I will be fighting the Pope sooner or later. If my plan all goes the way I want it. Okay, Neumark. Where is Neumark? Neumark. Okay, how is the overextension? Still pretty bad, but it's gonna go away. I'm just gonna start coring. I don't know. For some reason I don't feel like Austria is going to be annexed. I'm feeling it, man. Anyways, Neumark. I know the name. I just don't know where it is. No. Neumark. There's Neumark. Yeah, there's Neumark. Okay. Look a pretender. Alright. France is done, and Pluck has revolted. Everyone's revolting today, it seems. The great age of revolts. Maybe I should have accepted that manpower back then. Yeah, well. I wonder how I can increase force limit. No, not force limit. Support limit, or whatever it's called. No, I click the right button. Yes, there we go. All the boats unite. Great Silesian Navy. Oh well, yeah. Fuck, I need more naval limit. This is not good enough. This is not gonna do it. No, it's not. How close am I for new boats? Of course I built all the outdated boats the second before I could actually get more tech anyways. Wow. I'm not a smart man. But I can build admiralities now, which is pretty cool. Let's reduce that a tiny bit. Are there any particular revolters here? Not in Riga, so I will stand in Riga. Or never mind, we'll fund our troops again. It took forever for the orders to suppress the pagans in the Balkans. No, the Baltics? I always mix up the Baltic and the Balkans. I'm so bad at that. I never know what word is correct. Especially since I have to say it in English. Why are you so revoltory? What? No, are you an idiot? Are you that? I'm trying to be your vassal. No, opposite. Still. Are you at peace? Yes, okay, so they didn't get annexed, so good. I'm guaranteed, and I'm also gonna go ahead and warn you. Oh, well, I might actually ruin our relation, so... yeah, let's not do that, actually. Now all of a sudden Austria wants to marry me. Yeah, soon. Give me a second. You need to be a vassal first. And I'm pretty sure you won't accept that. No, you absolutely hate me. I can't vassalize, can't peacefully vassalize the emperor. Understandable. But I can force you to be my vassal. And that I will do. Yeah, no, that was the thing I did not want to do. Marienburg, where is that? Because I do want to spread my culture a little bit. But I do not know where that is, so let's not do that for now. Oh, the Ottomans annexed Crimea. Well... nah, I can't come up with a good Russia annexing Crimea joke. And it's pretty much old news by now, so it's not even funny anymore. If it ever was funny. Oh shit, well... I'm not gonna do level 3, so that's overkill. I don't think that 5% is gonna pay for itself, but... you know. Yeah, let's waste a lot of money on advisors. Well, it's not advisors we're paying for really, it's points. It's converting cash into points. We're paying cash to make points. And I feel like that's worthy. For some reason these religious people have absolute shit morale. I don't have a problem with that. Alright, time for some more buildings, I think. I think it's about time, yeah. Customs house, yes. Build it in all the estuaries. Because that's where the money's at. So let's save up a little bit and we'll build it here as well. These things are really expensive, aren't they? Yeah, 390. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. But it is worth it though, I think. Pretty sure. Here we go. Build it. And there we go. Now we have maxed out all our trade buildings in all these important centers of trade, and that should really boost our trade power. Well, our trade power here is down. That should mean our income is... yeah, it's down to it's down to 40 now. What happened? I have no idea. Oh, we are embargoing the Danish, right? Yes. I feel like we have to punish the Danish for fucking up our trade. They need to learn a lesson. I don't know, can we force them to give us trade power? That would be funny. Yep, there we go. Now our power is back. It was just the navy. Not quite up to 50, but it does improve it by 10. So yeah, that pays for the navy basically. Converting all the things. We will remove Catholicism from this area, and Eastern Catholicism will only be left in this little enclave here, which is not really little, it's actually pretty darn big. Yeah, good. So you like me again? Yes, you like me now. You're fighting... oh man, I need to know what's happening over here. Now Russia is at war with Japan. Why? I need the knowledge. The answers must be found. I feel like something funny is happening. Fun facts. Caucasia is Russian now. Is that the common name for it? Caucasia? No, don't... ah, shit. Central Asia. There's no region here, so... oh man, it's been a while since we've had one of these. Alright, fine. Go for it. I like it. No, I don't. I truly do hope I forgot that I remembered to start my timer. I did. Good, good, good. When is our truce up? Very soon. Crap, I need an excuse to invade. So how about we get that claim going? Go for it. So like, yeah, we had a diplomat improving relations, but now we're gonna have to claim your land. Sorry. I almost wish there was a button where you could like fabricate a vassalization casus belli on smaller nations. I feel like that would be good. Because there is a thing called vassalization casus belli or something like that. But I only think you can get it through missions, or yeah, I think only missions. I think Poland gets a mission to vassalize the Teutonic Knights, and England gets a mission to vassalize Scotland. And it basically makes it so you can vassalize nations that are bigger than you usually can vassalize. So I'm not talking about that kind of casus belli, but just a casus belli that, you know, how you get 70... like, by attacking with the conquest casus belli, you get less aggressive expansion from taking those territories you have claims on. And it also makes annexations cheaper in terms of aggressive expansion, so... I almost think there should be a similar thing for vassalization. I think it's time that we kill... well, not that we kill Austria, but that we put them on the path of death, because eventually they will die. Well, they won't really die, but they will become a part of something greater. That's the way I'm gonna put it. Okay, time for you to go, Miss... no? Ah, yeah, I didn't think about it. Oh god, this is bad, isn't it? Because now it's gonna be... and they're gonna hate me for that, right? For revoking the guarantee? Right? No, they don't give a fuck. Can I declare war? No, I don't think I can declare war. Yeah, because you get a truce when you break the guarantee, right? Well, not an actual truce, but, you know, similar thing. So I think we have to wait. Yeah, I shouldn't have guaranteed them, that was dumb. I guess guaranteeing is not... You're not supposed to use it for taking down... Oh, we gotta remember to fund army. It's not supposed to, you know, you're not supposed to keep nations alive just so you can annex them. That's not why that button is there. Let's begin the conversion of the last province. And that'll be the end. Oh, hello. Sure. Fighting Spain again. Another wait. Bomb. That does not sound European. But I think the French took provinces from the Spaniards in the last war, so no, it wouldn't surprise me if they took it again. Are we at war with someone who we should care about? We're fighting Venice, but I don't really care. Oh crap, that core is close to finishing. Go for the attack. Nice. Fuck, like look at manpower, this is awesome. I think we can, well, not entirely thank the quantity idea. I think I'm gonna have to take that on more often, because my manpower hasn't been a problem since I took that idea. Of course, my nation is a lot bigger now than before I took that, but still. I like this. I can become Defender of the Faith, but that's gonna make technology more expensive, and I do not want that. This, on the other hand, would be totally okay. Cheaper boats. Cool. Right, one more Catholic province, and we have 100% religious unity. Conquer Lublin. Claim Schleswig. And Hungary likes us. I think we can do that. We do not have any... Yeah, I think we can improve relations with Hungary if we want to. Although, where is Lublin? Lublin. If it's in Poland, then yes. If it's not, then eh. Lublin. It's... Can't really see it. Let's try that again. Lublin. Am I being blind? Oh, there it is. Okay, Lublin. Yes, we can conquer Lublin. Though to be honest, the rewards of growing up with Hungary is actually a tiny bit better. So let's do that first, then we can conquer Lublin later. Yeah, you should probably just go a little bit overboard and just no, go away. I'm not actually going to be your friend, Hungary. I'm just going to use you to get some fancy points. Oh yes, sweet. Free stability. Get that revolt risk reduced. Now we have decision. Sunday schools. Ugh. Well, that's awful. But it does give us missionary ranks, so sure. As if we didn't have enough already. Yeah, I feel like religious ideas are not actually that necessary before. In the beginning of the game, you really had to have religious ideas to do anything. But now you get so many bonuses other than that, that it's not that important, actually. So maybe we would have been better off taking something else. Well, you do get that extra missionary. But all it does, it sort of speeds it up, but how necessary that is questionable. There we are. Beautiful Protestantism. I like it. What we should do is we should take like Lublin and Ruthenia and just have this little enclave of Poland that we can easily conquer. But I don't know if I want to mess around with the Ruthenians. If anything, I would rather make that a vassal. But I feel like if I, you know, because Ruthenian is basically Ukrainian, right? They're the same thing. Yeah, the Ruthenian culture matches up with the Ukraine course. Liberal backlash again. Where? I need to learn where all these provinces are. How on earth am I supposed to know where that is? Kaunas. No. Here we go, Kaunas. There it is, alright. We are funding the troops. And here we go. Suppress them. And that'll be the end of that rebel scum. Now can I... Is it... There's no... No, here we can see how long it is until we can invade Austria. 3 years or so. That is okay. We can wait. As long as Austria does not die in the meantime. That would be bad. Very bad. Platinate, blah blah blah. Hey, France kinda likes me now. Good. People are now voting for Styria. Well, okay. This is funny. I'm about to vassalize the emperor and feed him the lands of the future emperor. Well, look at that. Baden is not actually that far away from voting for us. Maybe we can convince some of these people. Yeah, I'm in 3rd place here and there. Where's Baden? Let's try and be friends with Baden. See if we can make them vote for us instead. They are the wrong religion. Yeah, Styria, but so is Styria, so it's okay. All candidates for the emperorship are the wrong religion, so... When did Hesse become an archbishopric? I don't think they start out as that. I think that's new. So yeah, we might as well... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get Baden. My hope is that once we eliminate Austria from the race, we'll get there. Well, actually, people would rather vote for France than me. And if they vote for France... See, that is actually terrifying. We do not want France on the throne. Who else? Is it only Hesse who's... Well, there are a decent bit of nations who would rather vote for France than me. Sadly enough. We need to change their minds. I'm not gonna form the emperor. Oh, come on, what happened? The Palatinate. Why are you voting for the People are all of a sudden deciding to vote for the Palatinates for some reason. I think the Palatinate has to go. We could vassalize them purely for the sake of... But they do own some land. Yes, maybe they wouldn't be that bad of a vassal after all. Well, actually, Ansbach no longer cares about our aggressive expansion. Are they an elector? They are. How about we swoop in and vassalize them, eh? That would bring in the Commonwealth, but Commonwealth is shit, so it doesn't matter. I would like to get Austria first though, because if I'm going to be doing a lot of aggressive expansion things, I don't want that aggressive expansion to be applied to Austria. Because once they're vassalized, I don't think they're going to care anymore about aggressive expansion. Well, actually, when I think about it though, it really won't matter for Austria, will it? Because I'm going to be giving them so much land that they'll probably love me. I don't know. Let's just chill for now. Finish our ideas. What is that? Land force limits. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna actually pursue that though and get even more. Increase feed? No, mercantilism. I feel mercantilism today. As the vast majority of our trade power comes from our provinces, so... Well, we already have a bunch of prestige and we're gonna be getting even more, so that serves no purpose. Become emperor. Ooh. Should we aim to become the emperor? Silesia, the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. I'm just so afraid that by the time we're done, there will be no more... Like, we're going to be annexing all the electors, and I'm not going to be forming the empire anyway. See, what we should do is we should just eliminate everyone except for like one nation, and we should leave them as an elector. And, you know, an elector vassal, and then force them to vote for us. That would be funny. So we'll just keep a nation purely for all these nice bonuses, like yearly prestige, legitimacy, core creation. You get a lot of nice things for being emperor. Bonuses, I mean, if we can enact more reforms, we'll get even more fancy shit. Look at that, 15% tax, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So yeah. Okay. Wait a bit. Oh no 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 no. Come on! Are you kidding? Oh, God damn it! If it hadn't been for that guarantee, could have vassalized Austria, but I am pretty sure this is too much. I don't think I can vassalize them now. That is annoying. Very annoying. Well, let's conquer Lublin. Well, let's probably get claims on the Commonwealth, because fuck the Commonwealth. I want your land, Mr. Commonwealth. Well, I want primarily all the Polish land, because I can sort of handle that. So if the Commonwealth between... See, this is the hilarious part. If I take all the Polish land, the union between Lithuania and Poland will be left without any actual Polish and Lithuanian land. I feel like that should be a goal in itself. Maybe we can convince Galway. We do not border them. And they are kingdoms. No, they're a merchant republic. Really? Well, let's still go for that those relations. Could ask for some money. They would do that, so we can sort of... Yeah, we have the diplomatic thingies, so I think we can convince them to back us. Maybe. At least once I annihilate Austria and Styria, I'll be next in line, so... Give me all of it, all the trade power. Not because I need it, but because it actually does improve relations for some reason. So let's go ahead and guarantee them as well. Or proclaim a guarantee. I think actually that allows me to take even more trade stuff from them. Probably should have guaranteed them first and then ask for trade power, but oh well. So be it. Alright, so that's all good and nice. Maybe we can take them, make them vote for us. Yeah, once Austria is gone. Once Austria is gone. Oh man. This, like, I hate... I'm really afraid of putting France in power, but I don't think that many people actually want France. It's mainly Hesse who wants France. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think maybe we can aim for the emperorship. Right, but now I think we can invade Austria. No, we cannot. Never mind. I take it back. I was just kidding. So here's the thing, though. You're allied to all the things, meaning that I should probably declare war on Poland instead of Austria, because I won't get any bonuses to my aggressive expansion against Austria, but I will get it. I'll get less aggressive expansion if I use the casus belli against the Commonwealth. Because it only applies for the war leader, I think. That's my experience so far. Plus, I think that's going to allow us to bring in more people. Well, maybe not France, but we don't really need France. So yeah, once that is done, I'll have 3 claims, which is going to be more than enough. I don't need any more than that. Let's go down to Ratibor. And stand there and be pretty. Oh my god, I have a lot of money. Woo! Oh man, time for buildings. Yes. Build all the things. The Admiralty of Hamburg. Yes. Glorious monuments, of course, in the capital. Fine Arts Academy in Danzig. And that's all the money we had. No, it's not. We have just ran out of unique buildings. We can build manufactories, but I don't think that's too necessary for us right now. And I don't know if I want to invest too much more in this trade crap. I mean, how much more power can I really get? Well, we could always... I mean, we can do the cheap buildings. Although really I shouldn't be doing that. I have money, not power. Ooh, isn't there a thing that allows you... Here we go, shipyard, force limits. That's what we need to aim for. We need to build both things. Although I do kind of want to finish off my manpower buildings first. It's kind of sad that I don't have armories everywhere yet. Do I have temples? I don't have temples everywhere. Oh my god, what is wrong with the world? More importantly, what's wrong with the vassals I've annexed? Why on earth didn't they build temples? Well, the land is shit, so I guess they didn't have much money. Oh, shit. Reinforcement speed, I guess. Well... No, let's do that, actually. Master Recruiter. I think that'll be better for now. Okay. Oh, something happened. Oh really? You peacefully vassalized Platsk. Okay. That's how it is, I guess. Alright, there we go. Our claim is in. Let us invade. The conquest of Poland begins. Well, one of many. No. Really? You're allied to France? Come on, man. Fucking... Well, I guess that's all of Poland we got. Fuck. Darn it, France. Shit. But they will join Austria. So I guess I have to wait for that. Why? Well, mainly just because I feel like if I invade Austria, it's reached that point now where the Commonwealth will take the war over. And if the Commonwealth takes the war over, then they will call in France, and I will then be fucked. I don't like that, so how about we avoid that, eh? Venice is out, alright. I never even knew they were in. Gallery is done, and they are indeed voting for us. We have 2 votes, still not enough to beat Austria. Maybe Trier, maybe, just maybe Trier. Why? Not allied or guaranteeing. Well, are you claimed by France? You are, so I'm a little bit afraid of guaranteeing Trier. For obvious reasons. Well, let's improve relations anyways, see if that in itself is enough. I would be surprised if it was, but let's try it anyways. Why not? Okay, is this... what is this Spanish war? Ambom. So France declared war to take something they couldn't take. Good job. Good job, France. So good. Hey, we can see more of China now. Oh, is that Russia? That is Russia. That's what Russia's been up to. They've been off conquering... literally conquering China. Well, it seems like they only own these parts of it. Is that like trade? No. Well, this one is a trade place. No, actually, never mind. That's that. This is dumb. They should have made yeah. This is not actually Hong Kong. This is Macau. But still, they should have made that like an important center of trade, just to sort of, so that it would actually sort of make sense to conquer